Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. This is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. I got real southern. in that introduction. A lot of people think that I'm from the South, which, originally I'm not from Chicago. I'm from, Southern Illinois. Southern Illinois is not necessarily the South by any means, but people in the southern part of Illinois are much more, I don't know, southern? Rural. Anyways, that's all besides the fucking point today. Hey everybody, I'm Zach. I realize now I have to introduce myself twice. It's the only way to get the video started. But I'm Zach, that's 3 times, and welcome back to my channel. We are here today once again to watch another Amberlynn Reed vlog. If y'all are ever getting tired of Amberlynn Reed content, I always forget to plug other things that I do, like Twitch or the Twitch re-upload channel, Zachary Michael, also that I always have linked down in the description box below. We just got done covering some random Dollar Tree drama. The Dollar Tree girlies are beefing. Somewhat consistently. So we just got done covering some of that, if that's of anything of interest to you. Also, it's not always that serious. A lot of times, it's just watching some girlies make some dump-and-go crock pot meals, you know? There's a little bit of something for everybody over there. But anyways, all of that to say is I do other things. I got other stuff if you're ever interested. No pressure from me, although pressure. Go do it. No pressure for me to go and subscribe to that. Anyways, today we're watching Amberlynn's most recent upload, which is titled Gallbladder Update, Cook Breakfast With Me, and Trader Joe's Haul Bar Vlog. Gallbladder Update must have to be a response to somebody in the questions, right? In the comments, because she hasn't said anything recently about her gallbladder issues, so I just have to believe that somebody in the comments probably asked her about that. So expect that to come at the end of the video. We're not probably going to get that answer quick. Also, par for the course that she would, be putting anything about her health in the title. That seems to be the thing that she thinks people are going to click on her videos for today. Cook Breakfast With Me is probably going to be some dried ass eggs, and Trader Joe's haul just continues to be so funny to me because it's like, girl, you had that whole video where you talked about getting triggered by all the processed foods that you got from the Trader Joe's. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it's gonna be more of the same, but I'm here for every episode, no matter how boring, as long as I have the time. So let's just get to, shall we?
Hello.
Hi.
Vlog. So, woke up, took Twinkie out, took my shower, got ready for the day. Now I like to take Twinkie out again because it does take me a couple hours to get ready for the day. Shh, I am one of them girls. And then I'm going to make me something to eat. So, let's go do that.
Not one of them girls. Oh my god. That's so quirky. You take a long time to get ready. She's one of them girls. I like the little braid in her hair though.
Oh my god, you guys. Today is freaking hot as heck. I'm not happy about it.
Well,
just spraying some...
I imagine that's the joys of living in Oklahoma.
Pan, olive oil. Pan. I scrambled 2 eggs.
There are, in fact, gonna be dried ass eggs, as I stated and predicted. Although it's really, I don't know why I'm patting myself on the back for that. I mean, it's pretty predictable. That's very often what she is cooking herself for breakfast. Also, just a reminder to everybody, she says that she has an intolerance to eggs, not an allergy to eggs anymore. And also, scrambled eggs do not bother her in the same way that other kinds of eggs do, although she does also still eat other kinds of eggs. Just so we get that out of the way, because that always seems to come up every time she makes eggs, and I think some people have missed the videos where she's explained that, so I'm happy to help Amberlynn.
With some pepper.
Happy to help Amberlynn with that in particular. Let me just say, because sometimes if I don't clarify that I'm not defending Amberlynn for everything she's ever done, people are like, why would you be happy to help Amberlynn? I'm just explaining something because it helps me too, honestly, because I see those comments over and over and over again in my comments about her egg allergy.
Putting that in there. If you hear that noise, it's because they're currently vacuuming the hallway, so don't mind that.
Okay. I wasn't going
to. If you guys remember in yesterday's vlog, I made a mistake and I have leftovers, so I'm gonna be.
She's not a meat girly, and look, wait, let me just, look how dry as hell that fucking steak looks. Dry and miserable as hell. Sorry, I also have water because I am not a dry girl and I need to hydrate. But damn, that steak could use some water or something. I mean, I don't think you put water on steak, but she is thirsty. She's so dry.
Adding that. Also here to my egg mixture.
Oh, yum.
My egg mixture is literally scrambled eggs. And I'm also gonna have a little bit.
Is she making an omelet?
Grilled cheese.
I feel like, well, maybe she did heat that up already. It kind of looked cold, but I feel like she might have needed to do something to the steak prior to just adding it into the egg. But I don't know. Listen, who knows? I guess she probably can't afford to cook the steak anymore or heat it up or anything because it's already so fucking dry looking. Okay. Oh, she did make a little
She's
schmommy.
looking like an omelet. Walks like an omelet. Talks like an omelet. Is an omelet. I'm always so afraid of flipping omelets.
Why do you gotta flip it? It's already cooked on that side. You don't have to. You, at this point, I don't think you need to flip it. Why are you taking the risk?
Set. Wait.
It's like you can literally tell that the side of the omelet that's showing, that egg is cooked. The egg is cooked right there. Why? I guess I forget. We do love a dry ass egg. I was the one that literally just said that this cook with me was going to feature some dry ass eggs. So I guess that's why we got to flip it over. Make sure it gets cooked extra good.
Ready, set.
Oh God, what a mess. Oh, yep, see?
I did decent, I guess.
See, now I can see. Now I can see why she had to flip it over, because the other side was not nearly as done as this side of the omelet. So now it all makes sense. It all makes sense to me.
Now I'm gonna add some tapatio.
Of course.
Not gonna lie, that looks super tasty, so I'm about to go eat this and watch H3 podcast.
Sure.
Okay, guys, so I'm actually about to go to Trader Joe's. I'm
actually about to go to Trader Joe's?
For the day. I know I told you guys I don't really care for floral, but I mean, I like dark colors. And this
She says that she doesn't care for floral just about as much as she says that she's not a meat girly. And really what you need to take from all of this is that if she says she doesn't like something, she really does. She wears so much floral and she eats so much meat. This has been the case for a very long time. There was somebody, and I understand where they're coming from, there was somebody in the comments that was like, oh, do you think she's just saying she's not a meat girly because, like, Valentine is a vegetarian or something and she's just trying to, like, get on Valentine's good side? No, like, she literally has said for as long as I've watched her, I think, that she's not a meat girly, and it's not, I don't think it has anything to do with Valentine. I think it's just, like, a few things. One, her trying to be quirky. Two, her trying to, like, rage bait a little bit because, like, she clearly was eating a lot of meat in the last video where she proclaimed that she wasn't a meat girly. But yeah, the floral thing is exactly the same. It's been quite some time that she said she's not really a floral girly, but continues to wear florals, which also, I do understand that there's different types of floral prints and that, like, you may like some and not others. I feel that as somebody who wears florals, but yeah, it's just more Amberlynn being Amberlynn, y'all.
This is more like cutesy. To me, floral is kind of like grandma chic, and that used to be very Amberlynn coded, but I have not been like that in a while. Whereas this is more like cutesy and adorable.
I love her assessment that this isn't grandma chic. And certainly not chic, but I do think it could be grandma. I do. Maybe outside of, like, the silver heart purse or whatever. Like, It is giving kind of grandma. A little bit. A little bit.
So, yeah, I figured I would wear her today. But, yeah, we're going to go to Trader Joe's.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Literally the cutest little Trader Joe's.
Oh my gosh.
Got my goods.
Secured. Acquired.
And the lady checking me out at the cashier, oh my gosh, she was so sweet. And she gave me a little sticker. Oh my god, my hair is so crazy. Don't mind that. But
obsessed with kindergarten Lynn getting excited over getting a sticker at the checkout from Trader Joe's. It's giving toddler, and I love it. Listen, I know Amberlynn is somebody who's constantly trying to heal her inner child, so let me not take that from her.
She was talking about protein, and then we kind of got on the topic of my weight loss. So she gave me this sticker. She literally put it on me, and she was like, good job, congratulations. And she was so sweet. And then she was like, come back and tell me your progress. Loved it. Okay, you guys.
Why didn't you just tell her to subscribe to you on YouTube so she could see your progress here? She would be so proud of you if she really caught up on your YouTube channel to see how successful you've been over the years.
I just got home, so let's do my grocery haul.
Okay.
I got some of these rolled corn tortilla chips, chili and lime, that I'm excited to try.
Come on, Trader Joe's Takis. I haven't had a Taki in a minute, if we're being honest. I used to eat Takis. Takis and Flaming Hot Cheetos back when, years ago at this point, I used to get them all the time after getting drunk at night, and I'd come home and there was a 7-Eleven by where I lived, and I'd come home and I'd either get Takis or Flaming Hot Cheetos, and I was so into that shit. Actually, if you go back far enough on my channel, I did an ASMR video on this channel right here where I tried both Takis and Hot Cheetos and kind of compared them. It might have been the first time I had Takis. But Takis are great. Takis are wonderful.
Some already shaved Brussels sprouts.
Work.
Mini peppers, which I love to eat raw and cooked. I got some delicious strawberries, which
okay.
I'm about to go in for one now.
Go do it.
Oh my god, these look so good.
Go right on in. Don't wash them. Don't clean them off. Just go in for a bite. I love that Amberlynn was like, in her video, her last video we reacted to, she was like, okay, it's so important that you store leftovers like this. And now she's just going straight into the strawberries with no washing. Maybe you need some lessons from Mama Lynn on storing produce. The other thing I'll say, and I said this in my last video, where she did a Trader Joe's haul, I said she is hauling more stuff that is not processed, and I don't know, somebody said, Zach, none of that was organic, and I don't know if I accidentally said the word organic and just meant not processed, but I will say, she's hauling actual, fruits and vegetables, which is better than the first time that she hauled stuff from Trader Joe's, because the first time where she talked about getting triggered by the food from Trader Joe's, it was predominantly all processed, boxed, frozen, pre-made meal types of situations, types of deals. So she does have a lot of produce, even if she's not cleaning off the strawberries or washing them before she puts them in her mouth. I do love a strawberry though.
That literally tastes like candy. Broccoli,
literally
raw and cooked. Got some carrots because last time I went to Trader Joe's, you guys saw that I got this artichoke and jalapeno dip. I was dipping these thin crackers in this, but in my head I was like, you know what would taste really good?
Yeah.
Less calories and probably more healthy? Some carrots. So these two, gonna go great together. So I got more of my favorite salami ever.
I'm so sick of this salami. It's not even good. Regardless of the calories and shit in it, I finally, after, I don't know, when did I make that video where I tried the Trader Joe's salami? I finally, forced myself to finish it very slowly. I would go and have little bits at a time, because I don't like wasting food, okay? I every time I've ever done, a taste test, or a recipe situation type of deal, I always try to finish it unless it's just so bad. And this was edible. I just didn't love it. It's not great. And I finally finished it literally just a couple nights ago, but it took me a long time and I had to do it very slowly. I really should have just gotten rid of it. It really probably was not worth the calorie intake for me The fact that she stocks up on so many of them is just so crazy. It's so fucking crazy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 packs. Some more of these garlic and jalapeno stuffed olives. So delicious.
Olives.
Roasted cauliflower and cheese ravioli.
Ooh.
I'm excited to try this. I got
good.
2 of these mac and cheeses.
Okay.
One of these quinoa cowboy veggie burgers with black beans and roasted corn, which I'm also excited to try.
Okay.
2 vegetable biryanis, seasoned basmati rice and vegetable.
We've ventured into the processed part of this Trader Joe's haul now. We've ventured into the pre-made frozen meal section of it.
Dumplings. I love biryani. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, sorry. A thing of edamame. I haven't had edamame in forever.
Also,
kind of craving it.
Also, at this point, like, she has apologized so many times for how she pronounces biryani, which, like, I also may be pronouncing it wrong, just to be clear. But I'm just, like, I am kind of fascinated by that, because she clearly likes it, and she eats it a lot. I think if it were me, and I was worried about saying it wrong on video, I would just go look it up. But you know what? Live your truth. Say things however you want. Language, made up. Words have no meaning.
I always come back with a bag of pasta from Trader Joe's. What can I say? This time it's fettuccine alfredo imported from Italy. Excited to try that as well.
Oh, good.
Last but not least.
Good to get the old Italian Joe's imported fettuccine alfredo from Italy. Perfect. Stunning.
We got some sirloin steak tips, which is
good.
something I've been really enjoying.
Good.
I'm gonna finish putting everything away. I'm a little warm, not gonna lie. Like, it is hot outside today, but I'm vibing with it. It's summer.
Her chest is looking rosy, and her cheeks.
I'm just grateful to be here and to be alive and to experience the heat.
Work.
Okay, so I'm about to show you guys my most recent Amazon purchase.
Oh, thank God.
These beautiful markers. And I'm going to show you what I've colored so far.
It's really giving, the markers are really giving ASMR. Like it's giving, she did an ASMR video with a bunch of markers that look like that. And maybe I'll insert a clip of it if I can think to go back and find it. But also thrilled to see that she's spending her time coloring. Stunning. Wonderful. I'm glad we're back to that era of her life, because she used to be all about the adult coloring books, which a lot of people do find that to be a really relaxing thing. I think the part about Amberlynn doing it is that it's like, oh, this is the highlight of your day, of what you have to show for what you did in a day, what you're sharing with us in a vlog that you feel is vlog worthy. Whereas like a lot of other people who do it as a relaxing thing, it's like a vital part of their relaxation from having worked like a 40-hour work week, and they just need to wind down at the end of the day, you know? Like, this is what she spent her day doing. A lot of other people spend their day going to work all day and then coloring, which both are fine. No judgment from me. It's just, again, sometimes Amberlynn doesn't realize how these things come across to people who don't have the life that Amberlynn has. But it's okay if that's how she wants to spend her time. Heal your inner child, girl. Get the stickers from the Trader Joe's cashier and color your little adult coloring books.
The markers are honestly the best markers I've ever used.
So good.
And I also got their gel pens, so I can like add more creativity.
Oh, like that little heart?
Like the dots, the lines.
Okay.
Like, these dots. And then, like, I don't know, I was trying to make that marbled, like, don't ask.
You totally succeeded.
I know. So
you did so good.
The one I'm working on now is this one. This one's going to be more, like, girly and whatnot. Like, isn't it so cute? I don't know. It's just so therapeutic to me.
Sure. What about that was so girly? Okay, whatever. Whatever. Gender's a construct. Oh, great. Wonderful. Gabby Hanna. The Gabby Hanna Dandelion poetry book, which I do have my own personal review of here on the YouTubies, if you want to go check it out. But it's It's very, it's not to say that it's not poetry, but it's giving very Dr. Seuss. And I don't think that was what Gabby Hanna's intention was when she wrote it. Like, I think Gabby Hanna thinks it's like a very serious poetry book, and it's giving Cat in the Hat.
You guys, I'm trying so hard to get through this book, but it's not good. I read it years ago, and I remember not really liking it very much, and I'm kind of feeling that same way right now. So. I
can't remember. I do remember Amberlynn talking about it once upon a time, and when she got it, and I thought she liked it, but I could be wrong. That might be my own misremembrance. But I'm also like, if you already knew you didn't like it once, why are you trying to read it again? That I don't understand. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
So I'm actually in the middle of getting rid of some stuff, as you can see here. This thing is actually filled with clothes, and my mom's like, oh my god, I want... So I'm in the middle of going through my closet. Like, I don't know if you guys remember how many clothes I used to have.
She is back into her Giver Lynn era, and instead of Dana, she's giving her used clothes to Mama Lynn. I love it. Mama Lynn is gonna have some nice, like, moo-moo style fitting clothing to wear. Let's go!
This is literally all that I have now. I do have a load in the wash, so I'm currently about to transfer over to the dryer.
What do you know about having a load in the wash? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And then I do have clothes in the dryer that I'm about to put away. But for the most part, like, this is literally it. It's just because my style has changed so much. And even as I stand here, I'm just like, ugh, I don't want this.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it, so I just take it down.
Let it go.
It's like the more I get rid of.
Let it go. Let it go.
Less clothes I have, and I'm just like, wow, okay. Like, truly, when it comes to clothing, less is more. Wear what you love.
Sure.
I used to hoard clothing because I didn't have much when I was younger. So then, like, I went crazy on Torrid. I did. Torrid.com was my jam. But now...
Okay. I feel like that's the first time that she's explained it that way. I mean, it makes sense, but also she just likes to buy stuff in general. Like, she really does love to buy stuff. And I'm glad she slowed it down. I really am, because that was part of what I was hoping she would take from the move to Oklahoma. Because when she was packing it all up, she's like, oh my god, I just have so much stuff. And I do appreciate that. It seems like her collection hasn't grown again. It seems to be very reasonable.
I'm just, like, super picky with what I wear. Okay, so it is the end of the night, so that means
super picky about what she'll wear, but still wears florals when she doesn't like florals. She's so picky.
Vlog, because I do need to get some sleep. But let's do questions of the day, of course.
Just as a note, we are at 6 minutes and 30 seconds into the video for question of the day, meaning if she had not included question of the day, the vlog part of this, the part where she shows what's happening in her life, would have only been 6.5 minutes and not long enough to put mid-roll ads on. Just to be clear, just so we're all on the same page about why she does these questions of the day. I think it's that, and it's also so that she can talk about stuff that she otherwise wouldn't have a reason to talk about on her YouTube channel, i.e. answering questions about me that are in her comments and things like that from the last video. Just as an example, like, why else would she have had the opportunity to talk about me if somebody in her comments hadn't asked about it? So this, again, is also where we're going to get the gallbladder update. So I can't wait to hear about that.
What did the CT scan say about your gallbladder? Do you still have gallstones? They actually didn't see anything in my gallbladder, so I guess not, question mark, because there was nothing there. Has Twinkie lost weight? That's great. Oh, thank you. And actually, yeah, she's lost a pound. Well, 1.2 pounds since we've actually been in Oklahoma.
Sorry, I just want to let her finish talking about Twinkie because I don't have anything to say about Twinkie. But is that how gallbladder stones work? Like, are they just there one day and not the next? Although, I don't know, like, when she was on Ozempic last time, it wasn't really about gallbladder stones, it was about gallbladder sludge. So maybe what happened is that the stones turned into sludge. I don't know, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm sure there'll be a lot of you in the comments with thoughts about it, though. So I would potentially be interested to hear what y'all have to say about that, because I don't know anything about it. I would think that gallbladders don't just, like, make stones disappear overnight. But maybe they do. Maybe they dissolve. Maybe they turn into sludge. I don't know how it works. I don't know anything about it at all, really, truly.
Oh, yay for her. I've actually made it to where I only give her 1 treat a week, which is kind of drastic for my doggo. But I want her to live a long, healthy life. And we go for walks together, and that's been great for the both of us, to be honest.
Sure.
Are all your videos like 9 minutes? I don't really know. It just kind of happens that way. Why don't you call around for
it just kind of happens that way, i.e. they're not even really 9 minutes, and I realize I only have 6.5 minutes worth of footage, so I spend about 3 minutes answering questions from my comments so that they're longer.
Different urologist yourself. Instead of making your doctor do it, can't you do anything for yourself? Well, for a urologist, you actually have to be referred by your doctor, so I wouldn't be able to do that, and if I was able to do that, I would be doing it by myself.
I mean, yes and no, but yeah, I get what she's saying. Like, I don't think that was her being lazy. I didn't interpret that as her being lazy. Like, often for specialists, you do have to get some kind of referral to other people, but I would think that as long as she just, in general, has a referral to a urologist, that she should be able to be like, hey, I got referred to a urologist, I need to see a urologist. And if she didn't like the urologist she got referred to, I feel like she should be able to go. But again, that's just my understanding of the healthcare system. It is a fucking mess. And honestly, power to anybody who's going through trying to find healthcare and find healthcare from a doctor that is good, that meets their needs and things like that. It's tough, y'all. It's not easy. It's not easy.
People in the comments, be better, stop the bullying, what's wrong with you people? It's okay to not care, but to care just enough to be mean, why? Are you guys okay? They're not. Most of the time when people bully and judge others as harshly as the people in my comment section does, it shows who they are. It's all just about what they're going through. People who are happy and successful in life, they don't belittle other people, even if they dislike the person. So I pity those who are like that, and that's...
I do think it's like an interesting trope that, like, I don't know. I mean, for bullies specifically, if we're using that word, like, I don't think that those people are probably happy and successful in their life, but people have always said to me specifically, and I don't identify as a bully, I don't think commenting on Amberlynn's channel is bullying, but, people for a long time on my channel have always said, like, oh, Zach must not be happy and successful in his own life if he's on here, like, criticizing Amberlynn every day or whatever. And it's just like, no, this is literally just, like, a thing I do in my day, and I genuinely love so many other parts of my days. Also, this doesn't mean I'm constantly happy, because I don't think anybody's constantly happy, but, like, it is an interesting trope to just assume that anybody who has criticism for Amberlynn is not happy with their own life. I just don't think that that's inherently true. But I think, like, if you are being, like, a vicious bully, which, like, I do think there are some people that are, like, viciously, brutally mean to Amberlynn, it is kind of hard to believe that, like, girl, like, are you happy? I don't know. I think maybe there are some questions to be asked, but I always find that to be an interesting thing that's said, because it's also used outside of the Amberlynn corner of the internet too, right? Like, I've seen, people say that about just, like, people providing criticism for a variety of things, like people who are too invested in RuPaul's Drag Race. You must not be happy with your life if you come on the internet and talk about what you don't like about drag queens or whatever. So it's just like, it goes other places too, but I don't know. Now I'm rambling Reed over here, so let's just get back to it.
That's why it's pretty easy for me to just ignore it all. You faked the girlfriend call. How come your phone didn't stop the recording when you got the call?
Not the girlfriend call.
I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max.
Just so you all know, Amberlynn really does have a girlfriend, and she will continue to answer questions about her very real girlfriend, Valentine. I do think that she's real, just for the record, but the fact that she has to bring it up at the end of every single video in these Q&As, it's like, bring it up in a more organic way. That's like why it's so hard to believe for people that she's real. Like, bring her up in an organic way, or better yet, have her participate in the channel in some kind of way. The reason that people are so sussy about it is because you only bring her up in the Q&A portions. We don't hear about her otherwise. Well, I guess there was the one time where she was having, like, the anxiety attack, and she brought up Valentine that one time, because she said she called Valentine, and Valentine was really helpful or whatever. But outside of that, like, I can't think of a time in recent history where you brought her up that wasn't because of some kind of Q&A related situation.
And I know when I had the iPhone 12... Yeah, I had the iPhone 12 Pro Max before I had this one, and I know with the iPhone 12, if you get a call while recording, it will stop your recording, but with the iPhone that I have now, it doesn't stop it. It'll literally just keep it going.
All right.
I have sat here and actually filmed while getting a spam call before, and it just keeps going.
Okay, so I'm on my iPhone, and I had this thought that, like, Amberlynn's reasoning really doesn't make sense because it's less to do with the model of your iPhone and more to do with the operating system. Like, the operating system is generally, like, iOS is, like, the same across the board and functions regardless of, like, what phone you're doing. And then I thought, so I did look up on the internet. I just use Google, which, like, Amberlynn loves to use when she doesn't know something. And it does say that, like, you can't obviously talk on the phone and record at the same time. But I'm curious about what happens when I'm just recording. Like, will the call come through or will it automatically stop my recording like she says that it doesn't do on her phone? But I think it should. So I'm just going to have Noel call me. He's, like, literally right over here, and see if it stops recording. And you'll know based on what happens in this recording. Oh, I just want y'all to know that literally it is coming up that he's calling me over here and the recording is still going. Okay, I hope I helped dispel some things for all the people on the internet. I hope y'all are good. You can stop calling me now. Hi. All right, I hope that helps answer some questions for everybody.
All right, last question. Can you show us your clothes that you haven't been able to fit into now that you're excited to wear again? Honestly, I don't have anything in my closet that I can't currently fit in. That is honestly a really good question that I kind of wish I had, like, a goal outfit.
No, I think it's probably best that you just have... I always think it's best to just, like, keep clothes that you can currently fit in. I don't think it's helpful or productive to hold on to a bunch of stuff that you can't currently fit in. And so I'm glad with the state of her closet that she showed us. Like, I think that is so much growth on her end in terms of, like, just hanging on to a bunch of shit she bought that she's never gonna wear.
Cool. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one.
I don't know.
I'm gonna get some sleep. Bye.
It was kind of a mid vlog. All of the things that I could think about that were interesting from it came in that 3 minutes of Q&A, to be honest with you. I mean, what did you do that was entertaining or exciting? Color a page out of your coloring book? Do another Trader Joe's haul after all this time? I don't know. I think the most interesting stuff was you talking about your gallbladder and you talking about Valentine. And that all came from the questions that people in your comments asked you. I don't know. Is it too much to ask for you to make some of your own content from somebody who thinks my content is unoriginal? I don't know. Maybe it's hypocritical for me to ask that. It's probably hypocritical for Zachary Michael to be asking her to come up with some original content. Anyways, I think that's all I have for today. I don't think I have any more thoughts, questions, or concerns about that situation. So we'll end it there. But thank you all so much for watching today. I hope you all enjoyed yourself. If you did, and you're brand new to my channel, consider subscribing down below, hitting the bell button so you get notifications every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!